2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. And coming right up, we'll see the Utah Jazz playing against the Nuggets in Denver. Well, for Denver, they split the...
Everyone is in their seats here at the Pepsi Center as the Nuggets look to grab a win here in downtown Denver, Colorado. For the Denver Nuggets, they won their last contest, that game against the Suns in Phoenix. It was just a textbook performance. That game was all theirs. Once they got it going, it was full speed ahead.
I mean, no stress in that one. The game almost looked like a shoot-around for them. Amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
And even more impressive, Greg, considering it was on the road. I mean, it's rare that you see a team get that hot away from home.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, the forwards are Hayward and Favors. Exum and Hood are the young guard tandem, and it's Gobert in at the 5. Moutier dishes to Freak. The shot will not go. Gobert with the defensive effort. Exum kicks to Gobert. Hayward right side. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. Moutier pass to Freak. Feeds to Moutier. Fareed down low. He's guarded by Favors. Here's Freak. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
On defense, Denver. This their first chance this season playing the Jazz.
And two teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
Yeah, they'd settle for 500 against most teams. Both squads win challenge, perhaps a way to put it, but one of them has got to win tonight.
Hood gets the bucket. And
I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
Passes it to Bailey. The feed to Freak. The turnaround jumper. Count it. Freak's got 5 now.
You know, the turnaround jumper, guys, is one of those shots that always just looks so good. I mean, it's got that nice, smooth, singular motion. Sweet.
Now here's Favors, coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. Here's Hayward. No good. And it's Denver the other way. Bailey passes to Freak. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Great D that time from Favors. Here's Exum. Another shot. Gobert can't hit.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
A three-pointer off the mark. Jazz trail by 3. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Here's Hood. Gobert, the screen. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Oh, that's a close call there on the illegal screen.
But I'd go along with it, Greg. I mean, it didn't look like his feet were set to me.
Here's Moutier. 9 points last game out. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, the head coach for the Jazz gave me a few moments to catch up with him. I asked him what players he was really eyeing on the scouting report, and he said one that might surprise you, Kenneth Fareed. He said he plays with so much energy and effort. He really sets the bar for the rest of the team. If we can limit his impact on the game, I think it'll really be to our advantage. Guys, an interesting take. We'll see if they can slow his roll.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Freak. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. And because he struggled with his free throw shooting so much last season, I thought he was hesitant at times to be aggressive. wasn't looking to draw contact and was trying to avoid getting to the foul line.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Bailey, defended by Hayward. Freak kicks to Barton. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a three-point battle taking shape here.
Now, here's Exum. An 11-point game for him in the win against Detroit. Favors with the screen. Exum dishes to Hood. Just 5 on the clock. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Hood's got 5 now.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
They get it back. Fareed, no good.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Exum with it. Now defended by Moutier. Favors passes to Hayward. Back to Favors. Here's Benjamin. Shot's good.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look. And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. Coming off a terrific season. First in rebounding, first in shooting percentage, and a terrific year for him in terms of scoring. How about third in the NBA?
And, you know, getting back to the fact that he led the league in rebounding, you know how hard that is to do? That's a great asset for a team as well.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Chandler's checked in. And a switch here also for Utah. Hurts is checked in. There's Freak. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Freak's got 10 points in the game.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
They set the pick. Pass to Benjamin. Pulls it from 20. And again, it's Utah. Moutier with the ball. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Barton kicks to Freak. The one-handed jam.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
Burks can't get it to go.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
There's the pick. Exum passes to Benjamin. Here's Favors. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Jazz trail by 10, so on the floor for Utah. Favors and Gobert, the shot-blocking duo inside. Pairing up in the backcourt, Trey Burke and Alec Burks. And it's Hayward in at the 3 spot. Now here's Favors. Fade away, and it's good. Favors has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Jazz. Chandler is screen. The dish to Freak. On the wing, Chandler. And that one is stuffed right through.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
The Nuggets leading by 10. Pass to Freak. And that one is hammered home. He
power surge that one down. Wow.
Yeah, good term to use. One of the game's top dunkers for sure.
Folks, that's not a petty, not a Manny. That's a facial.
And Utah has possession after the Nuggets pick up 2. Good. Burke's got 5 points so far.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
My, oh my. I mean, that nearly brought the backboard down with that slam.
Well, don't you think, Ray, that's always a possibility when he's the one to finish?
No doubt.
Especially, guys, when he's given the kind of space he had that time.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
Hood checked in for the Jazz. Exum comes in for Trey Burke.
Been a stellar outing in this one for Freak. 16 points and also a block shot.
And what's gotten into him? I mean, he is going crazy out there.
Man, I tell you, partner, it is so much fun to see a player playing with that kind of freedom and just taking over like this, guys. Really impressive.
Trevor Booker, he's checked in now for Rudy Gobert. Now, here's Exum. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one, and the foul called on Vasquez. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Here's Exum. And it's Denver with the rebound. Freak's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Barton dishes to Freak. Turnaround Jay. Here's Fareed. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Fareed's got the lead up to 12 now for the Nuggets. Utah's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Suns was superb. He finished with 48 points and was just an absolute force inside on defense, batting away shots every second he was on the floor. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Kicks to Vasquez. To the middle. Here's Freak. The shot is off. Great D that time from Favors. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Really impressed with their post play so far.
Something else they've done a good job of tonight, you know, right from the start, is penetrating and scoring.
And good on the basket. Book it. And the Nuggets lead by 9.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
There's the pass to Hood. Exum kicks to Hood. From the arc. And the shot is good. Hood's got 8 points.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
And here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's top shot blockers from last season. 4th, Freak.
And shot blocking is the element of I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
The Nuggets leading by 6. Screen by Fareed. Here's Freak. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Freak's got 20 points.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, look here at last year in the NBA, where the Jazz ranked. 12th in blocks.
Need to calm down.
19th in three-point field goal percentage. As for the rebounding numbers, not as strong as you would think. Top 20 in the league. They certainly are capable of better.
Now, here's Exum. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. They set the screen. Here's Booker. It's deflected. 3-on-3. Here's Barton. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
For Denver, they have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Now here's Favors. 8 points for him. Down low. No good from Booker.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Now here's Vasquez, defended by Hayward. And Freak throws it down.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Now Exum. He dishes it to Favors. Shot clock at 6. Nice ball movement by Utah. That's good.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
The Nuggets leading by 10. Vasquez kicks to Barton. Here's Freak. And again, it's Denver.
They've really flipped things around offensively.
Yeah, and anytime you can make more than half of your shots, you'll take that.
Exum passes to Hayward. Favors with the screen to the inside. Got a piece of it.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Vasquez with it. Now defended by Exum. Dishes it to Barton. Freak with it. Working on Favors. And that one's good. Freak.
You know, he's got a lot of inches on the defender in that matchup, and he can just shoot right over the top of him without worrying about being bothered.
Hayward outside. Utah needs to get off a shot here, and the shot is good. 10 points for Derek Favors. And Denver has possession. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Vasquez kicks to Freak. On target from 13 feet. Freak's got the lead up to 14 now for the Nuggets.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor.
Great showing for him last season.
Spacing.
He's averaged 20 points a game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. He has been at his most dynamic, no question about it, a real handful.
Well, he's operating at the highest level right now, one of the truly elite talents in the NBA.
Here's Hood. He's got 8. Five to shoot. From deep. Good. Hood's got 11.
Well, the defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter.
Chandler dishes to Freak, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Barton. The Jazz also changing it up. Rudy Gobert comes in for Trevor Booker, and it's Burke in for Hood. Now here's Gobert. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. They get the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Feeds to Burks. Floats one. Here's Benjamin. The Jazz again can't hit it. The Nuggets leading by 13. Chandler kicks to Gallinari. Again, the Nuggets score.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Pass to Burks. 58 seconds left to play here in the half. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. For Utah, they have gone 6 of 9 at the line.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
Now, here is Gallinari. He's got 7. He kicks it to Freak. Back to Gallinari. And again, Denver with the triple.
I like the way they've picked it up here offensively in the second.
Yeah, up above 50% in terms of field goal percentage. They're on a roll.
And the Jazz with possession here. They trail by 16. Over to the wing. Burks, the pass to Burke. Gobert, the screen. Burke dishes to Gobert. Here's Burks. The offensive rebound, Benjamin. Now here's Burke. D right on him. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Here's Moutier. Up and in on the layup. Moutier's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And
as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Just a dominating performance in the post by him so far, just tearing them to shreds when he gets it inside.
yeah, and getting it to him is the only hard part, fellas. I mean, once he has it, he's automatic. Forget about it. He can do work down there.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Denver, Freak, he's in at center. Bill Barton is out there with Moutier. Then there's Kenneth Faried, and it's Bailey in at the small forward. And that one misses.
2 shots.
That one misses. Jazz trail by 15. Favors with the screen. Now here's Exum. Not a lot of room. Hayward outside. Floats one. That's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. About 1 minute played here in the second half. The Nuggets leading by 13. Barton kicks to Moutier. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Bangs home the trifecta. Moutier's got 9 points.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Gobert, the screen. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Hayward can't hit. Denver's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Moutier kicks to Barton. There's the pick. The feed to Freak. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Favors sets the pick for Exum. To the inside. That's tipped, but they'll get another chance. Favors with the screen. Hayward goes in. Hayward missing again.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. Freak third.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points.
He had a
Make
strong
the defense
showing
move,
last season.
and let's pass up a
in
good
rebounding,
shot for a
and he's
great shot.
as well. Top 20 in that category last season. Great timing
too much.
and challenges at the rim.
And he's so physical and explosive. I mean, you really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he's top 5 in rebounding.
Gobert brings the double team past to Bailey. Inside from 13. And again, Denver no good. So for the Jazz, their last game, a win against the Detroit Pistons.
And I believe what that game came down to was their ability to really knock down those triples.
Yeah, I thought the work they did on the perimeter was excellent. It was just too much for that defense, or really any defense for that matter, to handle.
There's a good screen. Here's Freak. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Freak's got 30 points.
They have got to box out better than that. That putback's just another example of what a difference there's been between these two teams.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yeah, during that break, the head coach of the Jazz had some words for his team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Favors. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Clock at 6. Good, gets the bucket.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Here's Barton, and the rejection by Favors. Stolen by Fareed, and he gets it to go. That's now 32 points for Freak.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Here's Exum. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. He feeds it to Gobert. The dish to Exum. Gobert the pass to Favors. And the shot is good.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Denver leading by 14. They set the pick, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Only their first turnover of the game, taking terrific care of the basketball.
And that's one more key to their lead, guys. I mean, they're creating opportunities for each other and not the other team.
J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Fareed. And Utah also making a switch. Booker, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Another miss by Utah.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboards.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Favors with the screen. Exum dishes to Favors. Denver grabs the miss. And here's Moutier. He's got 9. Pass to Freak. The baseline J. He squares up and sinks it. Freak's got 6 in the quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Hayward goes in. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. Burks, he's checked in for Hood.
Alec Burks.
So it's Utah now. It's a 16-point game. They set the screen. Just 5 on the clock. Hayward missing again.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Moutier kicks to Hickson, and stolen by Booker. Hayward on the wing from downtown, and that comes off the assist by Exum. Exum's got his 5th assist in this one. The Nuggets leading by 13. Here's Moutier. And Freak throws it down.
And Kevin, plays like that are really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Clark, look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. That's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Martin's got 5.
It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
Greg, it's really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed it.
And that one's good by Favors.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
Jazz trail by 15. Exum kicks to Hayward. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
And when we've seen those kinds of plays get them fired up in the past.
Here's Freak. Bailey passes to Freak. Shoots from 12. That one a little long.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Here's Burks. Moutier with the rebound. Moutier's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
Move the ball.
Now the pass to Bailey. To the middle. Kicks it to Freak. Bailey passes to Freak. The Nuggets moving the ball around. And another miss by Denver. Jazz trail by 13. Now here's Exum. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. A nice shot by Booker.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Moutier dishes to Barton. Feeds it to Freak. Barton kicks to Freak. Passes it to Barton. To the paint. Fires from deep. That's good. Barton's got 8 points.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on him.
Dishes it to Burks. He kicks it to Booker. And J.J. Hickson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
To the paint, Burks. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
55 seconds left to play in the third. Benjamin, he's guarded by Nurkic. Burke can't get it to go.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Molinari passes to Freak. The shot by Chandler, wide open. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And oh, here we go. Burke's got it, the fast break chance.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Moutier dishes to Freak. The feed now to Moutier. Lets it go from deep. No good. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the 4th. For the Nuggets, Freaks checked in for Yusuf Nurkic for Wilson Chandler. And it's Will Barton in for Gallinari. Trevor Booker, he's checked in now for Utah. Hayward comes in for Alec Burks. So on the floor for Utah, we've got Hayward, Booker out there with Gobert. Then there's Burke, and it's Hood in at the 2 spot.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Hayward outside. Gobert the screen. Hayward outside. Goes up on the wing. Offensive rebound. The Nuggets leading by 9. Here's Bailey. Rips down the breakaway slam.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Gobert the screen. Hood kicks to Booker. No luck. Now Denver takes it the other way. They led by as many as 18 points.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Here's Hood. There's the call on Trevor Booker. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look for Utah. Favors comes in for Booker, and it's Exum in for Trey Burke. Denver shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Freak passes to Barton. He dishes it to Freak, and stolen by Hood. Inside. Shot is good, and the Nugget lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Exum.
And a nice 1-2 punch there, guys. Great defensive play and great basket in transition.
Aggressive play, attacking basketball, on the attack, full throttle. I love it.
Moutier dishes to Freak. Shoots from 12, and that one's good. Freak's got 38 points. Jazz trail by 11. Gobert with a screen for Exum. Down low. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It goes on Kenneth Faried. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Nuggets?
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Burks, he's checked in for the Jazz. Denver leading by 9. Barton kicks to Moutier. To the inside. Here's Freak. No good off the back of the rim.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
Favors with the screen. Here's Hayward. Got a hand on it. And they're moving it up. Here's Barton. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Looking at the game for Barton, he's got 11 points, then his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
Hayward with the ball. Gobert the screen. Here's Exum. The basket good off the assist from Hayward.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Screen by Faried, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Gobert, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. The Jazz making a switch here. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 9.
And so far, he hasn't been able to get to the line like he did in the first. The defense is playing him a little bit smarter, backing off of him a bit and defending without fouling.
And both free throws good from Freak. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Yeah, during that break, the head coach of the Jazz had some words for his team. He told his players, guys, we're letting opportunities slip away in transition. Let's push it up the floor, look to score some points in early offense. Kevin, can they pick up the tempo?
Hayward goes in, looking for Favors. He gets it there. Moutier with the rebound. Moutier's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite.
Exum passes to Hayward. Got a piece of it, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Hayward. .130 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Denver leading by 12. Here's Freak. Power down with both hands.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Favors with the screen. Hayward goes in. Pass to Benjamin. Fires from the wing. Can't hit. Now Denver takes it the other way. They led by as many as 18 points.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Denver.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Well, Kevin, timing and anticipation, they got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum in this one.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight, Greg. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Freak. There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
Exum kicks to Favors. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick-fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of...
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Freak. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge, and the impact carried them through the entire game.
He was a shot-blocking machine tonight, fellas. Blocks aren't a category.
And folks, that'll wrap